What is up, everybody? My name is Nathan Darmody. I am the former guitarist and songwriter from All Star Weekend. Today, I'm going to be doing my very first song reaction video. This will be one of many, and it's going to be from this artist called Doc Holliday. He is a hybrid of pop punk and hyper punk. He's actually someone who is a new friend of mine. I've got to know him over the last year. Very cool, extremely talented stand-up guy. So I'm gonna do a song reaction video to his latest song. It's called Moshpit. It's also featured by Quay Violette. He's also someone that I've had the pleasure of working with, and I actually just released a song with him too. So I'm gonna be honest. I've heard snippets of this song before, and I'm like, okay, I like what I'm hearing, so I gotta do a reaction video to this. But I haven't heard the final product of it. So today I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna dissect it. I'm gonna show you why it worked, maybe why some things don't work. I'm gonna be completely transparent. Anyway, I'm really excited about this. Like I said, this is my first video. I'm sure the song's gonna be a banger. Let's get into it.
Edgy knows no season, Kyle. Welcome to the Black Parade, motherfucker.
Break down first thing in the morning. Lose my shit with no warning.
So I also want to say one thing. I love when they take when artists take movie clips of popular shows. You know, Kanye West has done it. And a lot of people have done that before and after. I just love that. It kind of it's like a good icebreaker. You know, it's kind of like a cool common ground.
No lyrics on the back of the box in my stereo. We're putting on my socks. Take a train to the bus stop, bus to the venue. Shoot my lord, the only thing on the menu. Then bring it back.
So first of all, great production. I love the high-end sizzle. I think it's mixed pretty well so far. I love the way that snare hits. It's very it's like a nice hyper punk snare, and this is still a genre that's kind of new to me. But I like it. I think it's really hard to kind of accomplish a hybrid of the two, of pop punk and hyper punk. But so far I'm digging it. Let's keep diving in.
Play off like I'm meant to. Bounce out in the classroom, threw up in the bathroom. I'm so fucking scared, shut the fuck up in the back room. Walked up on the stage with a brand new tattoo. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stop. Yo, Quay Violette is a very talented songwriter. Like I said, I've done a collab with him, and he's just one of those guys that's extremely talented. He's an extremely talented songwriter. And I know when he comes up, I just can't help but smile because you know it's him. He just brings this nice aggressiveness and the spirit, especially for the song. It's called Moshpit. So he's really bringing that spirit and attitude to it, and I'm sure it's going to catapult and transition into something sweet. Let's get into this chorus or the pre-chorus. I'm going to guess it's a pre-chorus. I'm going to guess it's a chorus. I'm pretty sure Quay was doing the pre-chorus there.
Moshpit, drop kick, pull up on a stick, get it poppin', make a moshpit, no fader. This motherfucking world, I'm a player. Moshpit, drop kick, pull up on a stick, get it poppin', make a moshpit, no fader. This motherfucking world, I'm a player.
Okay, so that hook, this hook is very well put together. It's very well pieced together. The song is called Moshpit. First of all, I want to say, the mosh pit in all caps, I like that. And then it's got an exclamation mark. You know it's gonna be this big song that's just gonna punch you right in the face. And in this chorus, it's it makes sense. It works with the song title. It's when I see a song called Moshpit, I expect it to be I expect to have this feeling of being in a venue and just the whole crowd is going wild. And I feel like they really accomplished that in this song, and just the vocal take and the energy of the music, I feel like they really accomplished that in the chorus here. So let's just see how the rest unfolds.
Of course, I think I'm on something look at me.
Hustle fucking scared, shut the fuck up in the back room. Walked up on the stage with a
So it's really interesting. This song, when I visualize it, if I close my eyes and I really like put myself kind of in the shoes of someone in like a music club, it does sound like I'm in some dirty dirty, grimy venue, and it's like you're like in the bathroom and you're just like, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like you're like it just feels like you're in this like, dark venue, everybody's sweaty, but it's like this huge crowd and everyone's just loving it. What's great about this is like I can actually see these guys like on a stage singing this and people really responding, being super receptive to it in a very positive way. Very cool. I like it so far.
new tattoo. With a brand new tattoo.
There you go.
Moshpit, drop cake. Throw up on the stage, kid. Make a moshpit, no hater.
So that was cool. So that was like a surprise. I thought, going in the second chorus, it was gonna kind of repeat itself in terms of how it's gonna transition into it from the pre-chorus into the chorus. What's cool is here is like they kind of introduced like a more dynamic to it. So they kind of watered it down in the pre-chorus, or I guess like in the first half of the chorus where it's just guitar, and then looks like Quay did this really cool thing with his vocals. Where it sounds like he's right there in your face.
Fuck the world, I'm a player. Moshpit, drop cake. Pull up on a stage, get it poppin'. Make a moshpit, no hater. It's motherfuck the world, I'm a player. It's motherfuck the world, I'm a player.
Okay, cool. So yeah, it really is more on the hyper punk side than it is pop punk. Nothing wrong with that. I think it's got like a trap hi-hat in there, right? Like I want the chorus to come in at a certain time, but it doesn't. They just give you like a little bit of it, and then they bring in the full instrumental, the full, snare, guitar, bass, all that. And kind of like every little piece of it. So this song's it's just under 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So, I mean, I feel like I wanted to hear a little bit more. I feel like maybe like another chorus would have been really cool. I like the surprise at the end where everything dropped out, and I'm looking at the song. I'm like, oh, there's 10 seconds left. What's going on here? Maybe it was rendered incorrectly or something like that. But then it's just Doc kind of doing this a cappella spoken word thing, and that was really cool. That's another like nice surprise in terms of using, and another cool trick in terms of using dynamic and flirting with that throughout the song. I think overall they did an incredible job. I like the artwork too. I can tell like the neon colors is something that Doc's really trying to capitalize on. This was overall a great collab. I think it was very smart in terms of dropping this in the summer. And yeah, I think this was great. I think there's a lot of cool little snippets in here. I'm gonna go back just a little bit, maybe like midway throughout the song, and maybe talk about a couple of things that that kind of popped up that I didn't really touch on.
Drop cake, pull up on the stage, get it poppin'. Make a moshpit, no hater. It's motherfuck the world, I'm a player. Of course, I think I want something.
So yeah, one thing I didn't really talk about is that guitar part. It's a very memorable guitar part. It's like some nostalgic part that's kind of reminiscent. It's of like a past time. There's something about it that's kind of like 80s or 70s, late 70s. I'm trying to think of a song that guitar part in particular reminds me of, but it's kind of like an oldie. I don't know what it is. Maybe you guys know what it is, but that guitar part is really, really memorable. I love that.
I'm gorgeous. I show up in some brand new face paint. I'm gonna color over my eyes. Yeah, I break out when I'm lost in the moment. How will I cover my lies? Ay, ay, ay. I'm in the mosh because I wrote your face.
So what's really cool about that is like there's this like part in the song where it's I feel like as a listener, I want to participate, and the song drops out and it's just like vocals, right? I think that's really smart in terms of setting yourself up for a song that's going to do really, really well in front of an audience. Like this is one of those songs where it's like, if this is not a part of your live set, I don't know what should be. I think this is a great stepping stone, and a great collab. I really feel like they capitalized on the collaboration here and soaked up every ounce of inspiration and really threw its guts all in your face.
Run, it's gonna roll in your face. I think alone, they're gonna lose white grace.
Classroom, go up in the bathroom. Hustle, fucking scared, shut the fuck up in the back room. Walked up on stage with a brand new tattoo. With a brand new tattoo. Moshpit.
So that's the part I'm talking about right here, where it doesn't go into the full chorus. I think that's really, really smart. I like I said, I wanted it to go in the full chorus there, but now when I listen back to it, I like how it's broken down. I think that's really, really smart. And this is another really cool trick of just adding dynamic of tension and release, right? When I say dynamic, I'm talking about tension and release in a song. And I feel like they really accomplish it there.
Drop kick. Throw up on stage, get
Make a moshpit, no fader. It's motherfucking world, I'm a player. Moshpit, drop kick. Pull up on a stage, get it poppin'. Make a moshpit.
I don't know if you can really hear it, but it looks like it's Quay singing the chorus, and Doc is doing this cool background vocal thing. I say BGV. He's doing this cool background vocal thing in the back, and it's like really hard pan left and right. Supports that main vocal really, really well in the chorus.
Fader. It's motherfucking world, I'm a player.
It's motherfuck the world, I'm a player.
I even have a song like this too where I'm laughing at the end of it. It's cool. You hear a lot of people doing this in their song. They started with talking and then they ended with talking. That's really cool. You know what I mean? Like you start the story one way and then you end it kind of in the same way, right? But it's just Doc looks like he's just singing that. So yeah, overall, I think this was a great song. I think this is incredible. I love what they did with it. The finished product is great. I think this is gonna be. I think fans are gonna respond in a very positive way to the song. I can see the song doing really well first week on Spotify releases, and I'm looking forward. Honestly, I'm looking forward to more Doc Holliday and Quay Violette collaborations, and just Doc Holliday just as an artist and as an individual. Super talented, love it. Make sure you guys go stream Moshpit right now by Doc Holliday and Quay Violette. I'm gonna blow this song up. You should too. Peace.